Now, a lot of you may know that in the past on this channel, I've had some beef with Acheeto, okay? Early on into the creation of my channel, a couple weeks into the creation of my channel, actually, I ended up going after Acheeto simply because, you know, observing before I entered the commentary community as a creator, I saw Acheeto was sort of a low effort, you know, copy pasta sort of commentary creator. And so I kind of shit on him for that in a 2-minute segment of a video I was doing about the Jacksepticeye situation. Acheeto went on to comment on that video by telling me that I understand nothing about YouTube and, you know, basically gaslighting me and saying that, oh, I'm a good creator, you just don't know good content, fuck you, which is kind of pathetic, you know what I mean? You know, just take the criticism, eat it, you know what I mean? Like, I really wasn't that far off to begin with, so I don't understand what the salt is all about, my guy. But today, we're not here to talk about the negative past that I have with Acheeto, surprisingly. You know what? We're actually not here to say anything negative about Acheeto, surprisingly even more so. We're actually here to say some good things about Acheeto today, simply because I've noticed a bit of a change in his content. A lot of people, you know, want to shit on him for his little jellybean arc, but don't want to shit on Dumpy for his jellybean arc because he was, you know, struggling for a little bit there to get any traction and finally got his traction on the jellybean arc, and nobody wants to, you know, shit on him for that, but everybody wants to shit on Acheeto because he had a little bit of clout before it, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Literally a commentary double standard. You guys are fucking retarded as viewers. I'm sorry. But I genuinely don't mind his content anymore. Like, I was taught, I don't know if I've said this in a previous Buster Live episode, I can't remember, but I genuinely don't mind his content anymore. If I click on an Acheeto video once in a while for whatever reason, I'm not an avid viewer, but if I do click on a video once in a while, I usually watch the video all the way through because it's good digestible content now, and he's giving it original takes. He's not being a fucking copy pasta. He's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. He has me chuckling when I watch his videos. Like, he makes decent content now. Again, it's just a thing of people wanting to be autistic fucking hate-fueled motherfuckers for no reason towards individuals, and it's like, can you just like take off the commentary lenses for 1 second and gain some clear optics on this situation, on this individual? Because, like, I don't know, Acheeto 4 months ago, he was not too bad. His content was not too bad. Even then, I would click on a video once in a while and watch it all the way through. He was still being petty with other like small creators and stuff like that though, which just rubbed me wrong, right? You guys can go back and look at the video. It's the most popular video on my channel at the moment. It won't be that hard to find, but even in that video, I kept saying there's just something rubs me wrong about him, you know what I mean? His just weird looks he gives himself all the time. But now that's not even really the case, you know what I mean? And I watched a video recently, and we're gonna go over some of the parts of the video where he was sort of responding to Charlie, Moist Critical, Penguin Zero, however you guys know him as, where Charlie actually took a moment on his stream to kind of go over all of the Acheeto videos that had the word jellybean in the title. And Acheeto responded to this quite maturely, honestly. Like, this seems like the kind of response that I would give to somebody, and I'm not saying that, you know, I am at the, you know, the clout responsibility level of somebody with 230,000 subscribers or anything like that, but I feel like I have a good enough head on my shoulders that I wouldn't respond to a situation the way Acheeto has in the past, you know what I mean? So I feel like he's getting to a point where he's actually starting to look at situations objectively and not just be a spurg about it, you know what I mean? I'm making this video in good faith and like complimenting Acheeto, but by pointing out the flaws that I've seen in his content in the past, I realize it's going to be kind of like a double-edged sword. I truly mean the best by this video if you're watching it, Acheeto. I will actually say real quick that I'm fucking retarded and completely forgot about the recent situation in which, you know, Acheeto basically tried to get somebody dropped from their sponsorship for offending his religion. Acheeto, you're a bitch for that, but, you know, for the most part, I kind of stand by you and your content as of lately over the past couple months. So super gay, very liking of men of you. I don't think you should do that kind of shit. But yeah, anyways, I gotta be honest with you, like, I'm a bit conflicted now that I think about that, because let me just stop the video, let me sidetrack the video for a minute here. I don't like the fact that Acheeto took it as far as he did to try and deplatform somebody, or, you know, essentially deplatform them by trying to get them removed from sponsorships, right? All because they offended his religion or something like that. That's I don't know, man, I'm feeling conflicted on this video now, but I'm gonna stay true, because 99% of the time I agree with Acheeto lately, and I would defend Acheeto lately and his content and his overall like persona presentation within the community. Now, like I mentioned before, I do have a couple of clips from this recent video that he came out with that I wanted to show you guys, just to sort of give you an idea, if you're not an Acheeto viewer, as to how he handles certain situations and delivers his arguments in a more concise manner. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that first clip now.
Anyways, the next point that Charlie makes is sort of what I just said. He's like, oh, you know, she's just a kid making cringy content online, dude. It's just cringy content, bro. Just leave it alone. It's not that deep.
When it really is just as simple as this kid's making some cringy shit for kids. It's not that deep.
And dude, I fully agree it's not that deep. I completely agree. That's why I made that video where I donated some money to her and like called her on Discord afterward, and we like chatted for a bit about the entire thing and just sort of, you know, talked. It was chill, dude. She even said she liked some of my videos. It was cool. Like, it was all good vibes. I think I literally said word for word, it's not that deep in the clip video. Let me pull it up. Jellybean, I made 3 videos on her, calling her content bad and pretty much making jokes. Now, I don't take it all too seriously at the end of the day. It's the internet. It's not real life. You know, it's all pretty insignificant. So I was like, you know what, dude? I don't think she's a bad person. I'm gonna send her some money on stream because she's streaming. Okay, so maybe I didn't say it's not that deep word for word, but I pretty much, you know, made the same point. I can definitely see why everybody would think that by like the numerous videos that I've made on Jellybean that it's all I think about, you know? Or that I'm genuinely preying on her downfall. I'm not, okay? I'm really not. Yeah.
See, and I like how he's able to explain that because there's just this sort of warped perspective between a viewer of commentary and a content creator for commentary. Because as a viewer, when you see a creator that you like and you watch quite frequently start to make a bunch of videos on one person, you start to think, oh, they're going on a crusade. This is all their channel is about now, and this is all they think about. They hate this person. But that's really not what it's about. And I know that to a lot of people watching this, it's probably fairly obvious, but believe me, man, there's a lot of people like hearing this right now and being like, oh, it's not that serious. You know, these guys are literally just making videos, fucking around on their YouTube channel. Like, it's literally all it is. Even if I make a video, like 4 videos, 6 videos, 10 videos on one person, it's literally just me fucking around on my YouTube channel. Unless it's like some sort of stupid drama going back and forth and there's debates and documents involved, then it's super serious. But people seem to take everything that seriously, even though, you know, it's literally just us fucking around and making videos, and in Acheeto's case, making a buck. I've done this myself in the past. I've made multiple videos on people, and people are like, oh, you're milking it. You take this way too seriously. You're making so many videos on it. You care so much. And it's like, no, dude, I'm literally just posting. Like, if you made videos, you would know I'm just posting. That's literally all I'm doing, dude. I have something to talk about. There's a previous situation that I have something more to say about. I'm just posting. It's not as serious as you all fucking think it is. I'm sitting in this half renovated basement right now. You could probably hear the fucking echo. Like, this shit's not that serious. Y'all need to chill. This is not some SJW fucking World War III bullshit, man. This next part is interesting because this part is where I start to see a little bit of Acheeto's content in my content, or my content and Acheeto's content, whichever way you want to look at it, because this is how I am. This is how I've always been on my channel. I never wanted my video like to pop off on a certain situation and completely ruin the career of somebody. Like, that's never what I want to do, let alone be how I want to blow up, you know what I mean? You guys can literally even go back to the lyrics video that I made most recently. I don't want my video to have been the reason that he quit making his Omegle videos. Like, that I would feel genuinely bad if that was the case, because I don't want, like, listen, it's all deeper than just commentary bullshit. Like, yeah, the Omegle videos were cringe, but I don't want to be suppressing somebody creatively by shitting on them. Like, he's young, impressionable. Like, fuck, dude, I don't want to think about the fact that I might have caused that, dude. It is, but yeah, I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here in Acheeto's video.
Yeah, I still believe there's better stuff to watch out there, and I still believe her content isn't very good. Yeah, whatever, sure. But I do not hate her. I do not want her to fail. And I genuinely, actually want the best for her.
So in other words, genuinely cringe content, super easy to make content out of, but not like an actually evil person, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how I want to come across in my content. I want to be able to shit on people that deserve to be shit on without coming across as like this monstrous evil person. I never want to come off like I'm actually trying to tear people down, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. At the end of the day, massive ego, spiteful douchebag, that's the commentary creator sort of thing, but I want to branch out from that. I've lived it long enough, right? You know, we can get into general commentary, I think. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know if you have noticed the small shift that I have been making, trying to branch out a small commentary lately. I would be interested to know how many of you have seen the slight changes that have been going on. Obviously, I've been covering the game Blood Hunt a lot on the channel. I do hope that you guys that were subbed to me from commentary are enjoying that. I know a lot of you are actually starting to play the game, and I'm super excited to get queues going with some of you. So for those of you that don't know, I do have a Discord server. The link to that will be down below. I did just mention Blood Hunt. If you're interested in hopping in that game, it is free. Download it on Steam. Hop in the Discord server. We can get some games going. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. If you're new around here, consider subscribing and turning notifications on. Be sure to check out the comments and the description for my Twitter. Give me a follow over there. Link to my Patreon and my Ko-Fi will be down below. If you want to financially support the channel, I would really appreciate it. With all that out of the way, I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah.